Hello students, so today let's start a new topic, that is ecosystem. Now other chapter, organism population, hope you have understood it properly. And so now begin with ecosystem. Now what is ecosystem? Actually ecosystem means the interaction. It's a type of interaction in which living organisms and the environment, the physical environments are included. That means the interaction which take place between the living organism and the physical environment surrounding us is known as ecosystem. And this interaction is for food, shelter, etc. Now, the living organisms may be plant, animal, microbes, whatever, and environment, light, temperature, water, whatever we have already studied earlier in our earlier classes. Now, the term ecosystem was first given by Arthur Translie. So, he is the main one regarding this ecosystem term. Now, types of ecosystem. There are various types of ecosystem. Natural ecosystem, that means which occurs naturally. For example, forest and rain, here completely they will be occur by nature. Artificial, which is man-made ecosystem, like for example aquarium, garden, poultry, dairy farms, all these which are created by man is the artificial ecosystem. That is also an ecosystem because their environment is there, living organisms are there. Terrestrial ecosystem, that means which is related with the land surface, for example grassland. Aquatic ecosystem, the ecosystem of water, for example pond. Large ecosystem, sometimes what happens while we are studying about different ecosystem, we find a large sized ecosystem, that is the forest ecosystem. Small ecosystem, that is our aquariums which have small space. Permanent ecosystem, sometimes what happens, the ecosystem is permanent, for example the lake, forest, all these. And temporary in contrast is the rainwater pond. When rainwater is heavily falling, then what happens, in small ditches water gets accumulated there, one or two algae, some insects, small things starts growing there, and that forms the temporary ecosystem. Complete ecosystem means the ecosystem in which each and every components are present, and incomplete mean where only one or two are present and one or two are absent. So these are the main types of ecosystem. Now ecosystem is important. Why it is important? Because while studying the ecosystem, in our next classes we will definitely get how energy flow takes place among different levels. So while studying the ecosystem, we will come across the different energy flows. Then the density of ecosystem, which is governed by the degree of biochemical and nutrient cycling. That means what type of nutrients are present in the ecosystem, what are absent, if something is been more degraded or something is less used up, what is happening if anything has been destroyed. All these we can come across while studying the ecosystem. It also provides us information regarding the interaction between the organisms and the environment. So all these are the important aspects of the ecosystem. Now, ecosystem basically consists of two components, the biotic component and the abiotic component. Biotic component means the living things. That is, the producers are there. Producers, we all know, these are the green plants which are responsible for performing photosynthesis and providing the food which will be used by the other organisms. Consumers, which will eat the producers and even the other organisms for their food. And decomposer, that is basically the microorganisms which will feed upon that living dead organisms, So they will ultimately clean the ecosystem. So these are the main biotic components. Abiotic components consist of temperature, light, wind, humidity, precipitation, water, topography, gases, soil, pH, mineral elements. These somehow or the other affect the ecosystem. That means based on this, the type of living organism is determined. For example, suppose we take the case of water. For water, what happens? Some plants grow in less water, so those are the xerophytes. Some in more water, hydrophytes. So similarly, temperature also has different effect on different organisms. So accordingly, they will try to adjust with the environment. So then all interaction together helps to study the ecosystem. So these are the basic concepts regarding the ecosystem. So this is the initial part, introductory part. So we have already known the definition, who first coined it, its type, and the components and functions. So go through them in your book properly.